Appreciate you guys. Thank you for being out there, even though it's one of the lesser chatted on parts. But I'm going to head over to my Limbus Company channel, which will raid you into it right now. So if you're interested in watching the next part of Limbus Company, we're about to get started right now. Limbus Company. Yeah. Hold on. It's going to take a sec to load because it's got to download the new thing. But it should be ready soon. We're probably only going to play till 5. I don't really know where in the story I'm going to get to until around 5. What is this? It's Limbus. Oh, there's another bot in here. What's with all the bots? Oh. Mute. Block. Tomorrow's 5v5s? Yes. Tomorrow, if you'd like to join in for rank 5s, let me know, and I will get you in. I got school tomorrow, but I hope I'll be able to make it to the stream. Yes, and this will all be recorded in case you're interested. So if you're on YouTube right now, just sit tight. It should move you guys right on over, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Stop. Game scene. Hold on. I'm just getting set up. We are so Limbus ready. I gotta see what this next part of the story is about. The streamer played another game? Yeah, we're switching off the IDV. Has it downloaded? Yes, it is currently downloaded. So this weekend is going to be quite long as well. Saturday is going to be a long stream. If you guys want to see the ending of it, plus the Millie song, it's going to be tomorrow. Maybe it's going to be in Japanese. I don't know. I never heard Cassie sing in Japanese, but she sings in Chinese. I didn't finish the mirror dungeon yesterday. And that's all my... Oh, man. It's all my stuff from this time. Achievements. Wow. That actually advanced me so far. What do I get here? 100? Bro, I'm not getting 100. I think 40 is the deck extraction, which I just got, which is great. Let me see. We'll do a single poll. Wait, I don't think I have that one. Did I get a new ID? Settings, audio. Oh, this is a new Heathcliff ego. I think I have enough TETHs though. Let's see what's in the dispensary. Oh, this is out already. Then what's in the store? Wait, what? Who's this? That's Dawn. Okay, that's interesting. I've never seen that one before. But yes, let's get going to the next part of the story. Did you buy the BP? Yes, I did. I always buy the BP. What is this game? It's called Limbus Company. It's a story-based game, so if you don't want spoilers, it might be a little rough. It's Korean. His baby Ryoshu.
안타까운 일이구나. 그토록 예리하고 예리하게 벼린 칼로 베어낸 게 자신의 머릿속이라니. 이 새끼
아직 그 집에 있자네.
Oh, Lei Hang is here.
아니야?
그래서 나는 선을 긋는 법 대신 선을 잇는 법을 배웠지. 지금은 실타래의 바깥에서
I watch from the
네가
outside.
놓친
The clue, the
순간들을
moments that have slipped past you.
끝이 시작을 스칠
When the end brushes past the beginning, I will take you in my arms and bear you home.
집으로 갈 거야.
Ryoshu, are you alright? Ah,
그래.
I'm fine. Ryoshu closed her eyes shut, then opened them again. Some time ago at the laboratory.
아비들은 왜 너희 같은 것들을 만들었지?
Why did the nurse father create things
나
like you?
하나도
The same
감당하기
people who used to
힘들다고
complain day and
불평하던
night about
자들이
what a pain it was
왜
to look after me
하수인들을
are keeping underlings now.
자식. 우리는 자식이라
We are their
불리옵니다.
children.
그 자식이라는 것의
So what
역할은
role are you
무엇이지?
children playing?
요시히데.
The day you return to the House of Spiders,
저희 다섯 자식.
we, the 5 children, shall bind together the thread you have slashed to pieces
하나로 엮어.
and complete the clue.
거미집의 아버지들은
The nurse fathers of the house were beside themselves with concern, Yoshihide.
거미집에 돌아온
Were you to
그대가
return home having forgotten even the
아들과
time you
보낸
had spent at their
시간까지
side?
묻혀버린 상태. 그간
It would feel as though
그대를
all the years
키우고
poured into
키우는
nurturing and honing you had gone to waste, they
그런
said.
거라 하여.
Didn't know they called their
고작
errand boys their
그런
children.
역할이나 시키면서
호칭이 어떻지?
What they call us is immaterial to the relationship we share with them.
아니
No,
울림이
it's got a different echo.
자식이라는
The bond
건
between a child and a
더
parent is a
질기고
thicker, firmer.
끈끈하지.
So much so that even after I've
내가 이 검을
mutilated my own mind with the sword,
머릿속을
a thread
난잡한
somewhat
결정도
remains still.
베어냈어도 한 가닥만큼은 남아있는 것처럼.
Hey Melody, welcome in. Hey Monster. Night Fi, good night.
하오나.
Yet my
주인님께
master tells me
전해주시길. 지난 세월간
that she tended to you enough through all the time that has passed.
그자가
Tended to me.
나를
How does it feel to be a living fetter? Better? I'm barred from enjoying the fresh air from the outside world. No longer free to travel the mountains and cliffs as my feet would carry me, as the other members of the Pinky are. I wish to no avail that I should be allowed to weave the delineations of wings in back streets. I don't understand what you mean. You don't? I'm saying I did not endure my grueling life only to be trapped here as your nurse father. Stifle your crying. What makes you think you have the right to shed tears? If anyone has a reason to cry, it's me. Ever since you were pushed into my care, not a day has passed without me wanting to cry. Keep bawling out of my sight. Snotty, sniveling little brat. Disgusting. You wouldn't have gotten hurt if you weren't such a slow dullard. Next time, keep your eyes open and dodge before it hits. Maybe if you had a leg ripped away from you, then you'd also taste a drop of this crippling agony of imprisonment.
그자야말로
That woman was the one who hated me the most. She blamed me for her fate.
하지만 요시.
Yet in the end, Yoshihide, it's thanks to her
그대가
that your mastery of the blade has been cultivated to such a degree, enough to parry both this humble blade of mine and that brute's sword. Wolf Power, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. The man blocked the ring apprentice blow as though it were a performance meant for Ryoshu. Ryoshu, I know there's some bad blood involved here, but this is our chance. Let's pull out while they're busy fighting each other. We need to go after the one who swiped the golden bow, yeah? Her whereabouts are unknown. However, this is indeed our chance to hie away from here. We made our escape through another route while the ring and the Pinky apprentices were busy fighting each other. That technique he used, was that hers? The Pinky nurse father? It was one of my gouged out memories, but clashing blades with him reawakened it. The nurse fathers wanted me to learn every single one of their techniques. That Pinky woman too. She sure hated me alright, but that didn't stop her from teaching me what she knew. Probably to make me a more prolific, more efficient killer. And that's why losing me was such a harrowing failure for them. All the work they poured into me slipped right through their fingers when I left the spiderweb. Well, love-hate can play out in all sorts of ways, I guess. Your memories. Did you hew them away yourself?
그래,
Yeah, with my own
내
hands.
손으로.
I was reminded of the expression I saw on Ryoshu's face in one of her memory fragments. When she sliced off the picky nurse father's tongue. When she drove the blade she never unsheathed before us into that woman's mouth. What I saw in Ryoshu was the expression of
이
suffering.
검을 뽑아 무언가를
Every time I draw
해야
this blade and cut something,
같이
I'm also
베어주자.
slicing away a piece of my mind.
그래서
That's the
나는
reason I didn't want to use
이
this
검을
blade.
휘두르고 싶지 않았어. 하지만
But had I not done so,
검을 뽑지
they'd have taken her
않았다면
away from me for
나는
good.
그자들에게 영영 빼앗기고 말았겠지.
The one last thing Ryoshu didn't want to let go. The word that came out of Lei Heng's mouth the moment we saw her. Your baby? It was for her that Ryoshu sliced off both her own memories and the Pinky Nurse father's tongue. My blood, my
내
word,
피가
my
섞여
daughter. Ryoshu has a
내가
daughter?
내 딸이다.
Oh my god! Hey Wendy, welcome in! That's crazy! Lei Heng says she's still there, in the House of Spiders. Yeah, in a place only I know, in a safe that no one else can find. What was your daughter to you? Don't see why I should play coy at this point.
아니겠지. 단 하나뿐인
The one and only precious thing.
소주도뿐이다.
She's all I have. Even without her memories, Ryoshu spoke without any doubt. I caught myself thinking how nice it must have been to have such certainty. I see. As long as we can stick to this path, we'll all eventually find the things we lost.
그렇겠지.
Right, I know that. Come on, let's go after them. But the elevator's still busted. They can't have escaped to a different floor just yet. The golden bow. It's faint, but I can still sense his presence. I mean, to a certain extent, I thought it was like a metaphorical daughter. I didn't know it was like a living person. It's kind of not super specific.
눈 멀지 않게 조심하도록.
I guess I'm using blood fiends again.
이 안정감이 부드럽게 잡히는
What's this game about? It's a story game. So, how the story goes is that there's 12 sinners, and they're all based on like famous literature around the world, and they're essentially like going through their trauma, and you play as their manager that helps them go through it. But that's just like a really brief synopsis of what's going on. The world itself is like much larger. It's like a post-apocalyptic world where corporations have taken over the world, and like they have like supernatural like equipment, I guess. And they all have very much like overpowered equipment that's strong enough to like take over the world. But there's 26 districts of the city that all have their own unique like special thing. It's really hard to describe all in one, but it's mostly an RPG story game. Like, we're here for the story. So the team comp I'm running right now is a bleed comp, and it's focused around blood fiends. Ooh. Okay. These things are annoying because they inflict sinking. Oh, it's not so bad.
나선 속을 벗어날 수 없.
If it's a paid game again, it's free. It's a free-to-play game. There is gacha involved, but much like IDV, or actually, it's not really like IDV since like the characters are, the skins you get from rolling are like they do affect your in-game play, but it's really good about giving you a lot of free stuff. So,
나선 속을 벗어날 수 없.
like they give you a ton of their free currency. Imagine getting like inspirations every week, like a ton of inspirations every week.
경외라. 혹은 괄목하든가.
I'll definitely take a look into it. Yes, there are two games that come before it, Lobotomy Corp and Library of Ruina. I highly suggest trying those out first before you get into this one. Or, if you want, just watch a replay of them so that you understand the story, because this is technically the third game in the series. How are you? I'm doing good, Wolfpower. How about yourself? We continue towards the corridor full of corpses and debris. Here's to hoping we come across someone else still conscious, like Miss Alyssa. Oh, you stepped on my hand. Everyone turned around, hearing the alarm in Gregor's voice. A lone survivor who seemed conscious among the bodies, crushed under the debris, was looking up at us, her face scrunched up in pain. I'm not sure. It hurts so much. I've been waiting here for long, but no one showed up. I was chatting with this person next to me just to stay conscious, but then suddenly stopped speaking. It's been 10 minutes already. We'd even exchanged names. He was referring to this man. He's pretending to be dead, but his pulse hasn't stopped. The man in the suit stopped playing dead and slowly opened his eyes. You got me. Chit-chatting about the food we'll eat once we're out, slowly being crushed by the debris on top of us. I mean, you know what happens to characters who say once we survive this? I want me some vanilla ice cream and almond sprinkles once we survive this. And a sandwich too, with lots of cheese. Let's just get them out. Just my left leg. I'm good besides that. I think I broke my right arm, but it gave me a few days with lots of almonds and fish, and should be good as new. I don't recognize this ego. Sora and Ravi. We were here for a checkup last time. They're new hires? Their first day of work and they get invaded? Yes, there were new job postings for LC's Unconfounded Refining Department. Today's day one for us new hires. We were on the way to see our researchers who were supposed to handle our onboarding, and then this happened. This gear, it's my first time wearing it. The more I look at it, the more it intrigues me. How'd you get trapped under the debris? I was just walking through the corridor. I stopped for a bit. I'm always a total klutz. Once I have something in my mind, I can't multitask at all. I had this idea for an ego gear experiment, and I couldn't move on without first getting it sorted out in my head. Might you be referring to the shackle around your waist? That's right. It's not the wieldiest, but it's my one and only ego. Cut the fluff and get to what happened next. We heard a loud noise coming from the other end of the corridor, and people started running. That's when the ceiling collapsed. If only had it zoned out, I wouldn't have gotten caught under the rubble. I wouldn't go so far as to call you lucky, but getting trapped under the rubble might have been exactly what saved you from the intruders who were attacking the facility. They've already killed a lot of people. My condolences. I regret I have no further words to give. Were you able to find any other survivors? Approximation of 20 remains. As fortune should have it, the team leader and the rest managed to regroup. And you, are you certain you are well? It's quite remarkable that a newcomer to a corporation remains so composed in the face of such crises. We get trained for situations like this, so I wasn't entirely unprepared. Just never thought something like this would happen on day one. Still, that's pretty impressive for a new guy. That ego looks like Don's new ID. Oh! Wait, what? In any case, her new ID is a index thing, no? We're looking for the elevator. I think it's somewhere in this direction, but I'm not sure. I know where it is. I heard voices from the other end of the radio. Is it your team? The call's breaking up. It seems we've gone past the transmission radius. I wonder how the others are faring. The two LCE researchers sighed anxiously as we hurried over in the elevator's direction. Yeah, I don't think... It does kind of look like it. The color is way off, but, maybe? We'll just start chugging some boxes. What's with the bots today? I don't know. Hey, Macho. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Rena. I do play Limbus, and I love it. Dang. What's with the low rolls? Vestuvius, hi. Man, why are you distorting? Because I haven't heard the new Millie song yet, and I'm behind on progress in this game. Vestuvius, hi. Welcome, welcome. Downloading the game now. I'll probably play tomorrow, though. Let's go. We love that. By the way, I'm multi-streaming right now, so if I have answer questions that don't seem out of the ordinary, or you don't see, it's because of that.
중주의 안갑.
Wait, is shotgun? Is contempt and all like trimmer also?
수단을 가릴 이유는 없지.
These are all bleed IDs, but she might do tremor damage too. Oh, she does.
이제야.
그래, 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛이 나는군. 일 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이.
I'm planning to use Rupture. Yeah, I think Rupture is a little better than Bleed, but just the characters that I do have, unless I do like a full Heisho one, I don't know. I could do Rupture too, but unless I have Honglu, I don't think I'm gonna use it. Because his Rupture ID is the best and it's OP.
귀찮은 부위가
Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on.
우선순위를 잘 분별해서 잘라내길 기대하겠습니다. 확실히 훌륭하고 5번 수감자. 덕분에 위험한 순간도 넘어간 적이
반쯤 죽여버렸군.
많다지.
13조 2항에 맞추려면
나선
그게
속을
제격이지.
벗어날 수는 없다.
이제야 완성되었나?
제가 괜히 먹을 것들을 사들고 오는 것이 아닙니다, 단테. 이런 부수적인 효과를 기대했었죠. 설마 아무런 지휘도 안 하고 가만히 있는 겁니까, 단테?
Hello,
속을 벗어날 순 없어.
Mick. Hold on.
영원히 잠들어라.
Sorry, I'm back. I'm back. Let me close this door.
행진을 멈추지 마라. 이 좁디 좁은 왕국을 넘어 멸망한 그 땅으로 돌아갈 때까지.
Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you.
저들이 우리
Sorry, I had to move some stuff. The furnace guy's coming to fix it. How are the others?
부품은 이걸로 충분할 걸세.
These components should cover what we need for the repair.
무전기 소리가
The transmissions are getting harder to make out.
그럴 수밖에.
Not surprising.
범위도 점점
Consider how far the distance between the teams have grown.
그리고
And the survivors.
생존자들은
I see nary a one in the sector, regrettably.
그 역시도
Again, hardly a surprise. The state of the bodies is there for all to see.
시체의 형태만.
Faust believes there's no peaceful way to aid them under the present conditions. So it doth appear. Verily, 'tis thee who must be the most saddened by this tragedy. I beg thy pardon for raising this matter.
이제 통제실로 돌아가면 되겠네요.
그래. 이 복도
It should be right past this corridor.
조숙은
Assistant, pacing about distractingly and scratching one's head out of cluelessness are all behaviors prohibited in our research facility.
덧붙이자면 그렇게
Oh, and also
이상한
frowning and
생각을
cocking your head like
들어보면
that and blurting a huh
보고
at the screen are all likewise forbidden.
금지되어 있다.
Thank you for the lurk, Insomnia.
아니, 느낌이 안 좋아. 분위기도 쎄하고.
No, I've got a bad feeling about this. Something's off.
야, 그대로 멈춰.
No, don't go out yet.
뭔가 있어.
There's something outside. Ooh, his design looks interesting. Perhaps I can let the blood vessels relax and expand. Yes, that's much better.
혈관을 확장시켜서 진짜네요.
You're right. We'd run straight into him if we had left the room. Based on the individual circumstances we have faced thus far, it's reasonable to conclude that this individual's affiliation lies with the ring. A nurse father has to be dead strong like that last who nicked off with Charon. You people, where's all that confidence you had when you beat the daylight out of me during the monolith experiment?
그 기세는 어디로 갔나?
야, 누가 들으면 오해할 소리를.
You'll give people the wrong ideas.
패는 거였고.
Besides, we were beating the daylights out of your distortion. Not exactly like
아무
the bloody hell, you get what I mean, yeah? Oh, let me turn the audio up a little bit. The extent of the physical trauma sustained by the corpses on display indicates that the odds of prevailing in combat against him minimal. Faust does not advise initiating the combat. That cannot be won when we are completely cut off from Dante. A usage of identities is not among our options. Engaging the enemy now will only serve to deplete our numbers. And with so little information on the enemy, sustaining a lethal injury, we have no means to treat well. Make the manager Esquire behold the cold, lifeless form of young Sinclair. Boss, if we keep lingering on in this corridor,
곤란하군.
it's quite a problem. We'll probably run into him on our way to the facility management room.
이 공격은 사보타주에
Given that the
가까우니
attack resembles a facility
평범한 고장
sabotage,
소리 같은 게
I'll need
아니라
to inspect each
하나씩
component
풀어내면
separately
고쳐야겠어.
instead of treating this like a regular malfunction.
파손 정도를 눈으로 보기 전까지 확답할
I cannot be
수
sure of
없는
anything before I see the extent of the
손상이
damage.
적더라도
Yet,
빨리
even in the best
나오는
case
게
scenario, I don't expect the repairs to be done in short order.
진짜.
Mart, didn't I tell you plenty of times that non-standard energy
표준
redistributors
내용을
are a
따르지 않는
nightmare for
에너지
maintenance?
분배기는 유지 보수가 어려-
You're the one who
소리
designed
이거
this sector, the
설계는
research
팀장님이
facility
짜셨어요.
boss. That must have been during the
보고서
week
마감
leading up
기한이
to my
일주일
report
가량
deadline.
남았을
I'm
때였나요?
confident I made the most
아마도
limited time I had back.
주어진 시간 안에 할 수 있는 최선이
시간을 끌거나
대여섯 가지 정도의 방법이 떠오르.
I'm considering 5 or 6 possible
그중
options.
하나를
Though,
제안하자면
if I were to recommend
저자의
one,
신발을 벗고
we have her take off those shoes.
뭐?
Oh, that would be really interesting to watch.
너희는 인격을 사용하지 못하고
필요하다면 본인이
난
I ain't having it. We've been in worse trouble than this, haven't we? And sure, we've been yanking off those stinking shoes a fair few times. But we can't do that to her, can we? I said this time and again. Rosinate's self-cleaning function is always off. But let's just let her slide. I would rather eschew relying on my blood fiend powers, yet we are left with no recourse. And I have faith in you. Faith that my companion shall bring me back again.
파우스트 역시 히스클리프 씨의 의견에 여러 이유가 있지.
While there are several reasons to discourage the idea, the chief among them is that Don Quixote must not dismount from Rocinante.
그걸로는 불가능하다고
Do you believe her
생각하는
unbound
거야.
powers to be insufficient to
검증
overcome the
결과
obstacle?
저자가 보인 전투수
아니요.
No.
돈키호테 씨가 신발을
Having Don Quixote remove her shoes to resolve this predicament is not an unrealistic scenario. However, that flow would be a choice that distances Dante from the journey to retrieve the golden bows. And even if we are to entertain Hohenheim's suggestion, the removal of Don Quixote's shoes must take place as a result of the manager's decision.
잠시만요.
단적인 예를 들자면
In the event that Don Quixote fails to control her impulses and proceeds to create kindreds and blood bags with abandon, there's a possibility that she'll be unable to return to her current self no matter how many times Dante's clock is rewound. If a sinner cannot be restored by the manager's power, it's effectively tantamount to failing to retrieve the golden bows in this world. Such an outcome would prove a decisive failure on my part.
알겠네. 기각.
괜찮은 겐가?
상황을 타개하기
It's simply
위한
proposal
의견을
plan A
뿐이었지.
to tackle the situation.
애초에
Frankly, I was too
통제되지 않은
eager for
범인에서
myself to
법률로
take on
보면
gambling on the odds and environment
알지도
with so many variables beyond our control.
뭘 하든 빨리빨리 해. 저 뾰족
비아는
I buy us some time while you people help Martin with repairing the
자기
device.
충격진의 에고
If I raise the attunement
장벽을
level, the
바로는
shocks tend to be ego gear.
심장이 멈춰도
I should be able to move
멈출
for a
수
while,
있지.
even after my heart ceased to
전투를 몇
function.
번 치러서 상태가
I'm not
좋은
exactly in
이상
top shape after all these
운이
fights,
좋다면
but with luck on our side, I might even be able to knock unconscious with high enough voltage.
에고 장비를 입은 자와 싸워
You fought adversaries wearing ego gears before, haven't you? These gears make up for a lack of combat experience.
됐어. 죽더라도
Even if we pop our clogs, Clockhead will come back here sooner or later.
그럼 살아나겠지.
They can bring us back. Even if we end up becoming one of those horrific exhibits, right?
네.
Correct. The degree of pain accompanying that process, however, will far exceed the usual range for both the individual concerned and Dante. It's preferable we avoid such development.
자네들
Perhaps it's best for you that you remain uninformed.
너도
누가 설계했는지 모르겠지만
Whoever designed this did a remarkably subpar job. Having a genius like myself repair such a second-rate piece of equipment would be a waste of talent.
그렇다는군. 첨언하자면 엉성한 게 아니라 부탁하겠네. 지난번
I like their little quibbles.
시플레어군 괜찮은 겐가?
영 안 될 것 같으면
We'll hold them off
일단
first,
우리가 먼저
so if you need a
시작할
moment to
테니까.
get sorted.
아니요. 언제까지
Hi, Magical Rabbit. I'm independent.
또 모른 채 방황만.
What's the heck was all the bots? I know, right? Hey, Ryan, did you see the Arknight's Enfield? I did. I'm kind of interested in it.
방황만.
What's going on here? Huh, of course.
역시.
A gallery that has achieved the magna opera of aesthetics need not bother sending out invitations. Visitors will naturally come pouring in on their own.
야,
You reckon? You reckon we must come all this way to look at these
우리가
useless
온 거라고
rubbishes?
생각하냐? 내가 뭐 이런 거
Don't know much about this whole art thing, but even I can tell this is the worst bloody exhibition I've ever clapped my eyes on. I must play the curator myself for our young and foolish guests.
어리신 우리 관객들께 요시히데에게
Just as I taught
알려주었던
Yoshihide,
것처럼
from kitsch to avant-garde,
kitsch 고깃덩이마다
with each
예술사들의
trend of
세계를
art's
직접
movement engraved into every chunk of meat.
마에스트로가
A gallery
해석한
tour
전시회를
narrated by a maestro himself.
영광으로
You ought to feel honored, really. Dude, the ring is so cool. They're a little extra, but they're so cool. I love the extra. It's Kira from the middle. Seriously, you're really gonna play dirty like this? I was trying to wrap this up so I'd be done right when Papa finishes executions. But you know, it was a lot of fun playing hide and seek for the first time in ages. But I'm getting bored now. We somehow managed to shake off that nurse father too. But this one chased us here all on her own. That smoking pipe you mentioned during the briefing, your ego, right? Is it not ready yet? It needs some time. Which is why we gotta buy that time she needs. What'd you think of my workshop weapon collection earlier? I'll be generous this time and let you put them to use. You mean that collection of too tricky to be useful weapons? You've certainly a talent for impracticality. Perhaps it's impressive assortment from a collector's point of view. But in terms of efficiency and effectiveness, you'd be better off fighting with bare hands. Just wanted to show off a bit since we're finally meeting the LCA team. That's why I only brought the unique hard-to-get babies. That one. What sort of sword is it? The Metzi Workshop broadsword? Ever used one before? Nay, I was not in a position to obtain used workshop-made gears. I'm merely asking, for I am in need not to replace my broken Hondo. I mean, I don't mind lending you one, but that stuff's not easy to handle. See, compared to Alice Workshop, Metzel is... Oft you speak of their weapon dart around as though they have grown wings, dragging the wielder about. Worry not, I'm quite confident in the art of swift blade. A Saisu must never loosen her grip on her blade, though her arms may be torn away. Reinforcements may be an overstatement. At this rate, I know Dante isn't here with us, but how about we step up ourselves? My physical strength has gradually recovered throughout our journey with the executive manager, but my skills and prowess have yet to reach their original potential. By the way, any word from the Golden Bow team yet? No response to the transmission. Damn it. Even with the executive manager leading them, those unreliable troops have finally proved my fears right. Hey, might just be a bad radio signal. Take it easy. I'm getting sick of playing along this kitty nonsense, dragging me into hide and seek crap. You guys are the real bullies here, you know that? I'll count to 10, not a second more, got it? 8, 9, 10. Luring her into another distortion or an abnormality would be the best bet. It was effective enough to stall the nurse father too. Oh. Would you look at that? Aren't these the guys you wrecked earlier? I saw on TV. Neurosis, hysteria, distorted pains tend to manifest in the form of electricity. The human thunderbolt. I thought it'd be sufficient to buy some time. These corpses, they're not moving on their own. Yo, kiddo, you see that? I don't see anything. Now open your eyes and take a closer look. See that purple flash? It's that thing there, bouncing around and pouring electric currents into the bodies. His instincts are just as animalistic as his appearance. Good reflexes for someone who dresses that shabby. She actually blocked that. It was wise of me to take the time to observe the swarm. That aftershock had quite the force. Lady team leader, are you unharmed? Thanks to you. Yes, let me help you walk. Keep the pressure on the wound to staunch the bleeding. Clingy bastards. Looks like they'll keep coming till I kill that sparkly bastard. This is my favorite game. I also love this a lot. Wait a minute. Are these clowns with that guy who snagged Ricardo's hair coupon? Man, just thinking about my bro running around rocking some bristly hairstyle cracked my heart in half. That complete and total extermination. Back to the present. Judging from the ones freed from the containment and the traces of escaped entities, I saw on my way here. We're in no position to be picky about our options. I would much rather have formulated a plan around distortions delivered to LCE with our own hands than these abnormalities. But this is not an option for us at this point. With that in mind, we are essentially down to one option, the current plan. A hollow beckoning, nostalgia and constriction, and then absorption. Yes, the abnormalities whose minds never release their hold until its pure white blood body is cotton. Oh, it's the white Giusepian. Oh, drenched Giusepian. That's a tier 2 ego? Could be tier 4. Shock centipede.
눈 멀지 않게 조심하도록.
An abnormality.
기존에 저것에 대응 이 부서의 상태가 주위에서 싸우.
I wonder what shock centipede is going to be like. Because they upgraded all their abnormalities and it looks so cool now.
72조 사망
좀
비행
찍었네.
사야. 이 확인된 강화 시술로 중지를 위협했으니
피가
I wonder if it's the same.
참아줘야 할 거다.
Oh man, so many tails.
이번에는 제대로 들어갔군.
따스한 피 스며드는군.
합격장. 그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요, 단테.
Ooh, this is not looking good.
누가 누구에게 말을 거는 거지? 나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다.
We're just going to have to pray. Oh no!
감내해야 할 고통.
Wow, he staggered off that. I'm losing all my clashes! What the heck? Oh man. Maybe it's still winnable? The shock centipede is not that strong. It's just really tanky.
패잔병같이 무릎을 꿇고 있을 때인가 13번 수감자.
I'm just gonna have to let him tank it.
넉살 좋게 같이 상황을
Yeah,
개선해
she's
보시죠.
tanking up. Or yeah, she's at 45 now. This fight's annoying. You all defend on the first turn. Oh, okay. That makes sense. All right, you know what? That's Hi Chikawa, welcome back. Koi. Oh, my win rate. I know. I was like, why is everything dying?
인간이들이 흥겨워하는군. 대체로 저럴 때는 이유가 있는 법입니다. 이유를 잡아
The head part is a
좁혀보시죠.
shooting HP.
나선
sure?
속을 벗어날 순 없다.
위에서 당신을 관리자로 정한 데에는 합당한 이유가 있겠지.
Wait, what? Are you sure?
기대하고 있겠습니다, 단테.
퍼레이드와 피날레.
I think she wins no matter what.
피가 튀게.
It won't do anything? Oh, yeah, but it builds up stacks, I guess. Oh, let's paralyze.
의심, 암귀, 불안과 공포 그런 것들이 들끓을 때가 가장 취약하죠. 알아듣겠습니까? 지금이 적기라는 것입니다.
No, he's gotta fight. I'm just gonna... No. Okay! He wins one! That's all the one I needed, I think. No way. Okay. This counter is saving me so hard right now.
제가 괜히 먹을 것들을 사들고 오는 것이 아닙니다, 단테. 이런 부수적인 효과를 기대했었죠.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
Wow, triple heads. When it reaches 1 HP thing, you need to defend one, I think, but I'm not sure. I just find this boss annoying. Yeah, it's kind of like, when it gets to 1 HP, in the mirror dungeons, I just do nothing. Because it just, like, it dies when it dies. She gains sanity so quickly.
내 팔은 변해 있었어.
좋아. 이번에는 제대로 들어갔군.
Man, he's still losing. Why is this so low? I suppose it'll just be low.
퍼레이드와 피날레.
경외감 속에 숨어들.
Okay, tremor burst.
귀찮은 보이가 분질러진
I think it's staggered.
관리자. 우선 순위를
That's
잘
pretty good.
분별해서
I just had a really high fever.
전투
Hikaru, how come you're always sick? Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling well again.
적합한 조치였습니다.
이것이 서곡의 피날레다. 왕의 비호를 하사한다.
Oh, nice. It's not as bad as I thought.
시선에
Oh, but
눈만
he's staggered.
쭉 소리가 들리는 것 같군.
아픔이 다 나는.
때가 왔나.
슬슬 지루하니까 빨리 끝나버리는 게 좋겠어.
나 선수를
Think the
벗어날
alerts
수
say? Wait, why is Mouse shouting me out? Huh? How dare he?
오베르쥬레.
What is Peacock? How dare he? I'm gonna shut him back.
하사한다.
덕분에 위험한 순간도 넘어간 적이 많다지.
Yeah, I think no matter what, Ryoshu just kind of carries here.
나
아픔이 다
선수를
나.
벗어날 순 없다.
슬슬 지루하니까 빨리 끝나버리는 게 좋겠어.
Yeah, he's full now, so this is good. I think I win here.
피가
If you want to borrow my Ryoshu ID, feel free. I have a pretty good contempt in all one. Does she have another one?
따스한 피 스며드는군.
Yeah, this is the thing that happens in the mirror dungeon. It just like doesn't die for a bit.
아픔이 다 나는. 슬슬 지루하니까 빨리 끝나버리는 게
Mm.
좋겠어.
This is some with a leech HP if the target's paralyzed. This is probably what you're supposed to do, unless I can clash with it and win somehow. I don't think I can. No, I can't. No, not this one either.
정 찍었네.
아픔이 다 나는. 슬슬 지루하니까 빨리
Why is
끝나버리는 게
it?
좋겠어.
Why am I not able to win these? Huh? Deal minus 100. Oh. Oh! Yeah, I am supposed to just defend here. Wait, huh? No, wait. Wolfric! Yo, thank you for the raid! Welcome in, gamers. This is blocking, okay. Hold on. Let me just figure this out really quick.
피날레.
Wait, did I not defend there? Welcome in, Wolfric. How are you doing today? Oh, this is...
바쁩니다 난. 슬슬 지루하니까 빨리
Yeah, these are all
끝내버리겠다.
following the same trend. So I think what you're supposed to do here is... He actually wins this one. So he's like gradually losing charge, I think is what's going on. It's 5. They're both 5. I think he might just have to die here. Unless he's... This is 2. Wait, no, I can fix this. Three. Okay.
점 찍었네.
Let's go! Okay. Finally got healthy again. That's great to hear. Man, it sucks being sick. A lot of people are sick. But it's better to get it out at the start of the year because you won't get sick again later somehow.
경외라. 혹은 괄목하든가. 평범
Shock Centipede 2? There's a second one? You're gonna need to tank until he dies? I think that's really cool how there's like new mechanics and stuff for the bosses from the mirror dungeon. That's really neat.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다.
기대하고 있겠습니다. 단테.
피가 튀게.
Welcome in, Koi-Fish. Did you... yes, I did see Arknight's Enfield. I'm kind of excited for it. Hi, Monster. Welcome back.
중주의 안가품이 그저 무력 행사뿐이라고 생각해.
그쪽도
원한을 풀 수 있다면 수단을 가릴 이유는 없지.
These things are really tanky.
이것이 서곡의 피날레다. 왕의 비호를 하사한다.
These are all broken coins. It shouldn't hurt that much.
합격장.
좋아. 이번에는 제대로 들어갔군.
Uh-oh.
간당 목숨줄만 붙어 있군. 곧
나선
끝장낼
속을
수
벗어날
있을 것
순 없다.
같은데. 소감자들로 효율적인 마무리를 명령하시겠지요.
Holy coins.
비뚤어져 끓여.
Okay, died from bleed.
스며드는군. 나는 가족이 되기엔 약한.
There's so many of these things.
끝나고 나서 고래구이 파티를 열어주겠다고 하니 의욕이 좀 났나?
Oh, she somehow unstaggered herself. Not sure how that happened. Got a dip for food? Yes, have good food. We're playing Limbus Company. Wow.
다스피 스며드는군. 왕의 비호를
그 시선 경멸스럽고.
쓰러졌다고 죄의 대가를 치르지
Why is she
않을
almost dead
거라
here?
도산이라 말해주고 싶어.
Is she okay? She's not even taking any hits, no?
점 찍었네.
Does she just have like a ton of bleed or something? Ooh! I love this Mersault ID.
확실히 훌륭한 5번 수감자. 덕분에 위험한 순간도 넘어간 적이 많다지.
경외감 속에 숨어.
Oh, please don't explode. Okay. Oh my god, 300 damage.
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없지
톡촉 소리가
않았던
들리는 것
것
같군.
Okay.
그때가 왔습니다.
I just gotta make sure she's not one of those I blow myself up IDs. Hi, Supreme. I'm so sick of the one I used for, what was it? It's the Ardor Blossom one for Faust. Or like, oh, he did it a second time. There's Ardor Blossoms and then also,
그게 효과적일
the other one.
것이라고 생각해.
Like any of the reindeer ones, they tend to attack indiscriminately too, which is obnoxious.
교육도
딱 반쯤
위에
죽여버려.
제시해야 할 수
13조 2항에
있겠어.
맞추려면 그게 제격이지.
벗어날 수 있다고 생각했나?
이 또한 용서할 테니 영원히 잠들어라.
I think like Magic Bullet sometimes does that too. That's okay.
행진을 멈추지 마라. 이 좁디 좁은 왕국을 넘어 멸망한 그
Do you guys know how many
땅으로 돌아갈
chapters there are for
때까지.
part 2? Still no signal? No news is good news? Think of alert, Mizuki? Miss Alyssa weighs on my mind. Would it be possible to find a solution before that spiral burrows run any deeper?
나선 아,
That
그
workshop made
공방에서
weapon,
만든
right?
무기
The one
말이죠?
that needs a password?
어,
I know the basic principle behind it, but the only person who would know the password is the one who used to stab the victim in the first place. But I'll do my best to look into it. Oh, that'd be a big help. So Sora, you're into workshop gears, right?
네.
Yes, it's been my thing for ages.
그랬어요.
Probably the only reason why I was
그래서
hired.
제가
What are you doing in the LCE? Shouldn't you be an L?
어이, 신이 시야에 걸리지.
You're blocking my view. Back of the line.
실례했습니다.
At Ryoshu's brusque order, Ravi shrank away back awkwardly, his expression turning a little abashed. Normal Gregor and Yi Sang would have given Ryoshu a verbal nudge or two for being so rude to someone we just met, but as things were, he simply watched us Ravi. Why don't you come walk with me and talk and shop? We're not nearly as well versed in workshop gears as you think.
진짜요?
Sure, I like talking to people.
라비군이라 했던가.
You seem most eager to acquaint yourself with novel technologies, as befits a researcher of scholarly disposition. You and I, together with Dante, ought to exchange views regarding this. He wants them to feel like better.
오, 단테도 동의한다니 기쁘군.
He's so awkward. I
우리
love him.
셋이라면 심도 깊은 학술 논의가 가능할 걸세.
I found myself suddenly swept into Yi saying somewhat awkward and hastily improvised academic synopsism.
다들 이렇게
You're also kind. Thank you for being so nice to me.
저는
I like nice people. My coworkers aren't like that, so I tend to feel left out.
동료들은
Gregor's words brought me back to all the plans we messed up Sod's plans.
아,
보는 눈이 없군.
Are you saying I'm not leader material? I'm saying you're more than just a leader. I couldn't really imagine what Ryoshu meant by that. Handsome leader.
역시 리더는 종잡을 수 없는
왜 쑥쑥?
That's actually good. Why I decided to join up here. I was previously in a fixer office, but I guess you could say I got scouted.
스카우트.
Come to think of it, the 12 of us were also scouted by Miss Faust.
류슈양.
Miss Ryoshu, did you also receive a promise from Faust?
그래.
부끄러운 말일
I'm
수도
rather
있겠어.
ashamed to admit, but I will say it nonetheless, as the scabs of time have grown over it. I don't think I truly believed what Miss Faust had promised me would come to pass, at least not wholeheartedly.
당시에는
At the time, I thought it nothing but a far-fetched dream.
만일 내게
Had I possessed a little more conviction,
있었더라면
perhaps I wouldn't have spent so long
지난
having
세월이
surrendered myself
그렇게
to the sinking
진정한
descent.
시간이지. 허나 그대는
You, on the other hand, never seemed to doubt Miss Faust's words since the very first moment you boarded the bus.
하긴
Yeah, Ryoshu came off as the team's loose cannon at first, but it turns out she's the one person who really had her act together. Looking back, Ryoshu never once turned down a job, even though she always looked reluctant, as if she were only going through the motions. Contract or not, I doubt she'd come this far with Virgilius, and me if she'd only half bought into that promise of having her wish granted. It's not like I believed it from the start. It was simply that I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. White hair. This was how she started off. It's remarkable
용케도 끊어지지 않았군요.
that the threads didn't snap, that you're still holding onto that single strand. What do you see that makes you say that?
당신이 베이고
The blood from the wounds that you have made,
태고온 것들,
and the wounds that were inflicted upon you, form a clear crimson line.
선명한 붉은 직선을 그것은
That place is a space only you can open. It may stand at the very heart of the spiderweb, but they will have no way to unlock it.
주어진 상황에
Allow me to tell you, you have made the most prudent choice given your circumstances.
누가 보냈지?
Who sent you?
내 손으로
I slashed my way out of the
아들을
bastards who call
태고는
themselves nurse fathers. You think I can't slice off that tongue of yours after all that?
될 거라고 생각하나? 알고 있습니다.
I am well aware. You even carved into your own mind to get here. You would not hesitate to kill me were you decide that I pose even the slightest hindrance to your goal. But now that you've hidden the child in a place no one else can open, all that's left is for you to wait for the day you can take her back out. The wait will cover a span of time that isn't too short, nor too long. I imagine you leaned to a safer side when you set the dial within 5 years.
저와 함께 간다면
Come with me, and I'll help you obliterate that house, and be reunited with your daughter within 2 years.
딸과 계약을 맺자면
A contract then. Who do you want me to kill in return?
그 대가로 죽이는 게 아니라
Not kill,
구하는
save.
겁니다. 구한다고? 죄악을 직면하여
Face the sin,
자아를 구하라.
save the ego. She said the line!
당신이
That's the first line you must remember
Limbus
here
Company에서
in Limbus
기억해야
Company.
해. 어려웠나요?
Was that too difficult for you? It's just that this is my first SIG in a long while. Is the place where you hid your daughter really safe?
그래.
Yeah.
그곳 내부
That place is almost completely cut off from the
외부
flow of
시간의
time
영향을
outside.
거의 받지 않는.
Is it made from T-Corp's singularity?
그래.
Yeah, I tested it myself
내
many
스스로
times.
몇 번 조각
The
나이는
countless
기억들
experiments I've done
사이에서
and the vows I made should still
분명
up,
존재할 거다.
be up here, somewhere between my
내가
shattered
방금
memories.
그랬기에.
That's why I was sure that when the time
때가
came,
되면 내
either the
몸에
house of
아직
spiders
감각이
would follow the
무엇일
thread wrapped around my
따라
body to get to me, or that I'd follow it back to them.
찾아오거나
As long as this one
내가
strand of memory
거미집으로
isn't
돌아갈
lost,
것이라는
as long as the
믿음을
contract
심지
holds.
않았지.
Yeah, the contract will be fulfilled. That's so intense. She is so intense, and I love that for her. The contract part 2. Probably more nurse father stuff. We haven't actually fought one yet, but oh, it's Ardor Blossom.
장부에 적힌 놈들
This thing's
볼 때마다
really
기가
annoying.
막히는 거야.
Oh
우리
jeez.
중기가 엄지처럼 엄격한 것도 검지처럼 이해할 수 없는 걸 요구하는 것도
Can anything else
아니고.
win against this? No. I think I have to attack, right? You attack till you explode.
피가 튀게.
Maybe I should have defended. That's okay. He's quite tanky. Oof.
(72조) 사망 디행 사야. 이 확인된 강화 시술로 중지를 위협했으니 죽을 때까지 참아줘야 할 거다.
Bro, why does this thing hit so hard? I guess I just have to pray. Okay. Nice. See, I knew he would win.
행진의 꽃, 이것이 서곡의 피날레다.
확실히 훌륭하군. 오버 수감자. 덕분에
13?
위험한 순간도 넘어간 적이 많다.
Okay.
메인 이벤트 한번 열어놔고.
Okay.
집합해서 저것부터 처리해.
I don't have a... Uh-oh. I can't do anything about that.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다.
It's got so much burn. What the heck? $99?
흥겨워하는군. 대체로
Nah, dude, what the heck?
이유가 있는 법입니다.
I need to retry this.
이유를 잡아
What the heck? How do I do this
족쳐보시죠.
one? I think I just lose the thing. Maybe I don't need I think I need rupture, not bleed.
기회에 평소 지휘
'Cause, like, these don't do enough.
보여주었단테. 하던 대로
This one
해보십시오.
should be okay. I just gotta pray, I suppose. Wait. No, I'm supposed to use one of these, I think. The one a day stuff. No way, please! Ugh. Okay. Well. No way! At least they're unbreakable coins. Dude, this thing is rolling heads every single time! I need to retry. I don't think I've reached it yet. Why not try my Ryoshu? Which one are you using? I have to switch it out, but I think I just need to not lose the first clash so hard. This one should be okay. This should be okay here. There we go. No way. Stop rolling tails. This thing is like... Where's your sanity? Maybe I run sinking instead. Oh, hold on. Well, let me try something else. Alright, I'll try Ryoshu. I mean, like, mine's pretty good too. It's a max level one. It gives you the full refund the first time. How do you do the support thing again? Oh, I don't have red eyes equipped. How do I do support? Support on the right? Oh, here we go. Which one's yours? I can't tell. The first one? Oh, you want me to use Rupture? I mean, like, I guess I could. Oh, this is Tremor. I don't want to use Fire against it. I mean, like, I might as well. Maybe Sinking?
소재가 준비됐어?
Yeah, I guess I'll try this. The Ryoshu's good in general. Yeah, I mean, like, the other IDs are good too. Contempt and all is generally good. This looks a bit better.
우리 중지가 엄지처럼 엄격한 것, 검지처럼 이해할 수 없는 걸 요구하는 것도 아닌데 말이지.
He just needs to not lose.
내 뒤로.
Oh. Stop failing! What's with the tails? Oh my god. She fails 4 times in a row. Oh, but actually that's kind of crazy. Yisang is just OP. This Yisang ID, I think this was the right choice. No way. Never mind. I think it's okay though.
따스한 피 스며드는군.
회풍.
I can use her defense skill. Yeah, but she shouldn't have lost. Why does she keep changing the thing? What the heck? Dang, she just kind of hits.
그렇게 막살 내버리는 거다.
How did I break both its wings already?
그저 무력 행사뿐이라고 생각했나.
This is the big one.
수단을 가릴 이유는 없지.
Why can't I clash with this? Unclashable. Damaged by the skill. Gain Shimmer. What does Shimmer do? Gain Spark when hit by certain skills. All Shimmer Embers. What is Spark? It's just a damage boost. This explosion. This is the big one. She's clashing with Ryoshu. No, this would lose. This would lose too. Okay. Unclashable target fixed, damage double this attack 6 to 0. Okay. Well, let's just see what happens here. And he's dead. At least both his wings are broken, so it doesn't do too much. I think I get to keep my ego resources too. Oh my god, 26 burden damage. Nah, I'm dead. Wait, this is the 0 damage? It just gives me a ton of burn. I guess I have no choice, right? Hey, back off. There we go. I think poise sinking is the right choice here. Oh, it's so close. He might be dead here. I think he's saying dice to burn. 53?
이곳을 벗어날 수 있었을지.
Oh, we all lose burn? Okay. Maybe I can still kill it? I think Ryoshu just the one who can't die, right? Good luck. Yeah, I think it's working. Oh, it's so close to snapping off one of the wings. I think I broke one. That did no damage at all. I think I just need damage. There we go. Okay. Yeah, because if that move went off, I would just straight up died. Hi everyone. Hey Roa, welcome in.
나를 계속 고용해라. 봉헌의 여러 협객 중 내가 눈 멀지 않게 조심하라.
Oh shoot! I didn't use a Ryosha for this one. That's okay.
이 기회에 평소 지휘 실력을
나선 속을
확인해
벗어날 수
That Ryosha's broke? Yeah, she kind of is. What the heck?
보십시오.
I don't remember Limbus Company having very many IDs that were just like, this is broke. You can't do it. I think they only ever nerfed one, right? It was Heathcliff. Heathcliff, and then the other one was that one Sinclair talisman
종교의
ID.
안가품이 그저 무력 행사뿐이라고 생각했나?
Because he just like infinitely made
원한을
the thing.
수단을 가릴 이유는 없지.
What the heck?
퍼레이드와
Hold on. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick. Because this takes a while to play out too. Let me just around because they get more and more moves, but we only play with 4 of them. I wonder if they're gonna switch it up on us, but of course not Ryoshi because it's their thing, right?
왕의 비율을 하사한다.
Nice.
이 안정감 있고 부드럽게 잡히는 푹신.
You're back.
이런 푹신한 날에 안 풀리는 일이 없지.
그래, 눈높이를 낮춰라.
편히 쉬시게.
간당 목숨줄만 붙어있군. 곧 끝장낼 수 있을 것 같은데 소감자들로 효율적인 마무리를 명령하시겠지요, 단테?
I'm back. Ooh, what time is it? 4:30? We might just call it after this one and continue on Saturday. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it there, though.
하사한다.
13조 2항에 맞추려면
Because it's going to be quite long.
영원히 잠들.
한 놈의 죽음으로 끝내긴 죄가 너무 크고.
나아가주게.
Welcome back. Thank you, Aya. Oh, welcome back, Insomnia. How's your drawing? It's until 51? Ooh, I'm not even...
약하군.
I think I'm like not even half, right? Hold on, which one is this? This is so much damage, I love it.
하사한다.
덕분에 위험한 순간도 넘어간 적이 많다지.
경외감 속에 숨어들.
Nice.
진홍빛 경.
I think I just gotta use the highest ones. Like, I think this is one of Yiseng's best IDs. This was super broken.
퍼레이드와
아픔에다 나
피난다 산피.
슬슬 지루하니까 빨리 끝나버리는 게
가족이
좋겠어.
되기엔 약하군.
영원히 잠들어. 피를.
나 참 주먹질만 한다고 능사가 아니야. 발길질도 섞어야지.
벗어날 수 있다고 생각해.
That should be all of them. I'm running Heisho, yeah. I think the Drifting Blade one. It's so weird that it came out after after the Canto already. It didn't come out after it started, but it was like I don't know. I thought we were done with that, you know. I'm on 30, so if it's up to 51,
죽음 충동.
we should keep going till probably 35, maybe 40. Because I'm assuming there's a big dungeon at the end. Vixie, hey, 13 months. Let's go. Thank you so much for the sub. The elevator's just around that corner. I can feel the golden bow coming closer. The energy from the golden bow wasn't coming through clearly, as the layers of thin walls were blocking it. Ah, she's got it. The pinky nurse father stood in front of the elevator, holding the container full of golden bows. And just like before, she stood there without as much as a twitch, almost like she'd been expecting us. I'd rather not serve as my 11th monologue broadcast. I've even activated the signal amplifier for this. Good. Power will be fully restored on our side soon. The golden bows, have you found them? Yeah, they're right in front of us. Problem is, they're not in our hands. We just found the woman who swiped the container, waiting in front of the elevator. Can you keep her from taking the elevator? Once the power's back on, she might escape to another floor. Hohenheim's voice sounded off, trembling just a bit, like he was holding something back. I doubt there were any more unpleasants on your side than there are here. Sure, but still, how's the situation there? Best focus on your own situation than mine. At least it's just a single enemy here. We'll manage. Don't drop your guard. She's the nurse father, which means she's on a whole different level from her lackey. Given our current numbers, even the sort of enemy we could normally beat would push us to our limits. If only I had all 12 sinners with me, we might have a better chance. But that doesn't mean we're just going to be twiddling our thumbs while the enemy gets away with the golden bows right in front of our eyes. Be ready to die then, more than a few times. It seems unavoidable. I could have assisted you had I been supplied with suitable ego gear. But it doesn't look like there's anything I can do here. I'm sorry. You might have the shackle-shaped ego. You'll be helping them, I assume. I thought we were going to take the elevator and escape together. One of the assailants got the golden bows. But she's got to be really, really strong. All my colleagues together wouldn't stand a chance against her. She snuffed us out like candles in the wind. How do you know that? I'll probably get scolded if I... She works for her! LCE reach your team? Oh. Mr. Rain said if I ever met the family, I should help them. Just as Sora turned away and rushed towards me, Yiseng himself moved to block her. And Ryoshu shoved me out of the way. Ryoshu's sheathed blade came swinging down with enough force to cut Sora down where she stood. But no sooner had I heard the metallic rattle of chains behind me than a sharp pain tore through my shoulder. That movement. You must be the index nurse father. NC. Losing my balance, I crumpled to the floor. Okay, it does look... You called it, Say. It is the new donkey ID. I didn't want to hurt any of you. I really just wanted to take the elevator and leave with all of you. But the prescript told me otherwise. Besides, I prefer to do what Mr. Rain wants. It's the prescripts! You are of the House of Spiders. I wish Ravi and I could have had that vanilla ice cream together. The other children, they were never that nice to me. Ravi was nice to you because he believed you were a colleague. The gear that I had on, I borrowed it from a corpse. Then I guess Ravi wouldn't have wanted to share vanilla ice cream with me after all. Oof, he's gone. Our mutual tacit recognition of the threat allows us to quickly distance the manager. The circumstances of the attack force chose the one over the other. Ravi lay in the corner of the corridor, half his body torn apart. You're the leader, so I thought I should take you out first. Sorry. I really like listening to the tick-tock. What a shame. It sounded like Mr. Rain's pager. Sora gazed down at me, face drawn in a tearful pout, as though she were genuinely apologetic. Too bad, no one here can fix your wounds. If only I had more power, maybe Ravi could have been saved. At the very least, I wouldn't be this badly hurt. I probably should have done something too while Sinclair was going through his training. But this time, it wasn't time to dawdle on what could have been done. First, I must do what I must, what I can do now. I haven't even reached this part? I'm spoiling it! Oh my god. Oh, it's the index nurse father in my YouTube chat. 950 is waiting for you? Oh my god. Wait, but that's not the index nurse father's... That's the other guy. She's got to have some
나
stupid
손속을
mechanic.
벗어날 순 없다.
Okay. Please be quiet. Why is this shield so huge? Is 950 a dungeon? How you doing, Roa? No way. Oh, right, she's like... Why is everyone losing? It all said favored.
평소 지휘 실력을 확인해 보죠, 단테. 하던 대로 해보십시오.
It's this thing.
식사는 즐기고 있나?
-2 against... I think it still wins. For every 3 stacks. I think it's auto-calculated. Yeah, I should still win this one.
행진했고 이것이 서곡의
I don't know if it calculates it after the fact.
왕의 비호를 하사한다.
Dang, Gregor!
경외감 속에 숨어들. 진빛형
좋아.
시선에 눈이
이번에는
멀지
제대로
않다.
들어갔군.
Okay. At 2, onus cannot change targets. Does not trigger defense. Final power +1 forever. Sinking poison against them. Clash lose. Deal 80% damage. Hit does not stagger the target. Okay, what if we do this instead? Now, I think this is important. Yeah, this way, this way, this way, this way, and then this. It's gonna suck, but how many coins is this? 2? Ooh, the odds are not good. He's at 8. I think I just defend here then.
나 손속을 벗어날 순 없다.
이쪽이죠.
Okay. Good night, everyone. Good night, Insomnia. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrows. Darn. How do I keep losing these? Am I just low rolling like a lot?
결정. 해금.
Clear.
조월.
What the heck is that? That's ego.
자신만의
She has efflorescence ego of her own. Manifesting ego isn't something anyone else can do. He said he's jealous of me, having such unshakable conviction about what's good and evil. It's nothing short of amazing. Hearing that, I couldn't help but thinking, even if the day the whole family's been waiting for comes, even when my big sis Yoshihide finally comes home, maybe, just maybe they'll make an exception and let me stay. So put in a good word for me with Mr. Rain, please. Tell him I've always done my best.
웃기는 자식.
Uh-oh.
끝나고 나서 고래구이 파티를 열어주겠다고 하니 의욕이 좀 났나?
What the? I think he's just dead. This is just like, if this unit has onus or the target is pre-script index, convert all coins and skills to unbreakable. This one needs to be redirected. I don't think I can take that one. I can take this one, maybe. Oh my gosh. No. Okay, Ryoshu.
피가 튀게.
This one's kind of rough. As long as she keeps winning her clashes, I think it's not the worst. Luckily he's the tank, so it's not the worst. Why is everyone dying, dude? Oh my goodness. I think this one's a little cooked. It might be a little cooked. Please don't resist and just be crushed to death. I might be a little cooked here, but... Oh, this one's the right color. This one might win. Nice. I don't need the charge, but this is the only one that can win.
이쪽이죠?
Be honored I'm here. Hello, Richard Sterling. That's like all my ego. That's fine, I think.
압도적인 심합에선 그저 넘직거릴 뿐입니다만
지령은 여러분을 가리키고 있어요.
커다란 벽이겠군.
My god. No, it still loses. Because it's negative. It would have to roll upwards twice. But I can't keep blocking it. I think I have to... Plus 8, 18. It's gonna be risky. Oh, it lost. Okay, that one worked out.
내 팔은 변해 있었어.
I think I have to break the shield, right? I never knew you played Limbus. Who's your favorite? Let me see. The character I like the best is probably Honglu, but I really like Donkey story the best. If I can break the shield, I think it'd be great. It's almost gone. Uh-oh. He might be dead here.
저런 광대 누름은 압도적인 심합에선 그저 넘직거릴 뿐입니다만
지령은 여러분을 가리키고 있어요.
커다란 벽이겠군.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
Okay, I finally broke the shield. He's not that tanky. Winnable? Maybe? I'm like draining all my resources to do this. This is really good because it inflicts mind and power down.
나라도 그렇게 했을 테지.
Oh, he might be dead.
훌륭하군.
이곳을 벗어날 수 있었을지.
Does he have another phase?
언젠가 만나게 된다면 만남은
First impressions matter a great deal. Who's this? Oh my god, I'm saved! Who's this? A figure appeared from the direction the weapon had flown in. The man brushed the dust off his coat as he walked in with unbothered ease, looking for all the world like the situation had nothing to do with him whatsoever. Yet this harpoon had already blasted Sora a good distance out of my sight, before it even had heard an explosive sound could reach me. This situation, however, doesn't seem inclined to give me any room for proper courtesy. Allow me to keep this brief. Vespa Crabro, LCD. This is the guy Ezra mentioned. Hearing my ticking, Vespa briefly furrowed his brow in puzzlement before checking the watch he pulled from his pocket. I was originally headed for the team leader's location, but things look bad enough here that I judged it best to provide a little backup. The comms are down. LCD probably isn't a good spot either. You sure you're fine staying here? The team leader always tells me it's high time I started thinking and deciding for myself. It'll be fine. She's not the sort to go down easily against someone on the level of an officer of the fingers. There are two of them. Which one should I take on? Go for Glasses. Her ego's a nuisance. Could you please call me by name, not Glasses? Are most of the assailants above their level? That or stronger. I must rarely go back on what I said earlier. I'm starting to suspect our team leader might not be able to last as long as I thought. This is clearly an extraordinary circumstance, though that isn't anything new. I will wrap things up here ASAP and return to the LCD team. The picky nurse father remained perfectly still, as she continued to fixate on us with her stare. She made no attempt to help Sora, nor did she look for another way out. She simply stood there, watching in silence, with the golden bow in her grasp. Uh-oh. Is he taking one from anything? Oh shoot, they're both on Ryoshu. But she can't take anything. She's gonna die.
상담은 나중으로 하지. 지금은 그럴 여유가 없군.
What's her stagger threshold? I need something to take this from her. I can't let Ryoshu die, I think. I think this is the only thing I can do. Oh sheesh, okay! He hits hard. Look at those plus coins! Plus the question on his health. You cleared it? Was one of the conditions like someone had to die? He's pretty cool. It's a story lore fight? Yeah. No way. She might be dead here.
행진했군. 이것이 서곡의 피날레다. 왕의 비호를 하사한다.
이쪽이죠?
저런 광대 노름은 압도적인 힘 앞에선 그저 넘직거릴 뿐입니다만
She can't do anything.
커다란 벽이겠군.
I think I just need to keep everything out of Ryoshu. Or off of her. Yeah, this needs to get off of her. 22. No, she's got the prescript on her. She can't do anything else. This gives her protection. Maybe she can do this? Okay. This does work, I think. But he's gonna die. Wait, maybe if I do this? No, she's got the prescript on her too. I can't let him die here. That'd be problematic. Here. Okay, I think this is good. I gotta be really careful. My friend told me there's a fight that's an automatic lose. Oh, I don't know if this is it. That's pretty cool. His hair is black and yellow. Just brown and yellow.
내가 너를 위해 기도할 것이니 넌
This heals and gives a little bit of protection. Oh, that's a lot. Ooh. As long as that other guy's here, I think if I can keep up a little bit more ego, it'll be okay. No! Okay, she's barely alive.
저건 또 뭐야?
시선,
못 보던 기술인데.
벌레,
Okay.
겨려진 검.
아직
Okay. I can maybe do this.
지령은
This is on Gregor.
여러분을 가리키고 있어요.
Everything's going on Gregor. That's fine. As long as nothing's on Ryoshu, I think it's okay. So, 21, 23. These are really, really close to call. No, he can't beat this. You know what? I think we just have to let Mersault die here. I hate to say it, but we let Mersault die here. And then see what happens after that. I don't have enough of the red resource. By Mersault. No, that's Gregor actually. Mersault's living. I think Gregor's gotta die here. If he can kill her before Ryoshu dies, I think we're safe. Because he does a ton of damage. Oh! Was he staggered? Clear? What the heck is this? Okay, it looks like I just win. Auto win. What the heck? Wait, don't tell me I'm supposed to defend here. Oh, let's go! Let's go, guy. He's not dead! Why aren't you dying? No way I cleared that. That's so insane. That was really fun. Loki twinning, my favorite Honglu too. Vespa moved with an absolute efficiency. One moment his harpoon would deflect his opponent's attacks blow. The next it was carving out an opening for the sinners to land their attacks. After a brief but fierce joint battle, the index apprentice fell to the ground, then could not bring herself back up. Darling, you just put it together like this. F Poon, how many times are you going to use that lame smile? Oh, that's Reen! You are the index nurse father. Okay. Correct sport. The whistle is just divided to forks and spoons. Putting the two together can be the answer too. Remember that whatever situation you're in, even two techniques that look the total opposite can coexist just fine. The quickest, deadliest form of attack may come in the form of a straight line, but it can be redirected by a curve. That's so cool. Could you tell me some more? Anything he used to say? You'd rather waste the last moments of your life on his ramblings? The fight's not over yet. We can't waste time chatting with the enemy we already put down. Just look at the other one. She seems way stronger. The Pinky Nurse Father merely watches from the sidelines, with quiet composure that tells us she could step into the fight at any moment if she wanted. Off to the side, I can see Vespa stealing glances at the watch on his wrist, looking anxious. And I know the people he wants to protect, The people he has to protect aren't us. Mersal, tell Vespa we'll be handling things from here on out.
알겠습니다.
Understood,
당신의
manager.
동료들은
Your
이
colleagues are
목표를
located to the
기준으로
southeast of this
남동쪽
corridor.
방향에 위치해 있다. 출발한 시간을
Considering the time of their
고려했을 때
departure, they should be
2km 정도 위치에
approximately
떨어져
2 kilometers away.
당신
You, have we met
어디에서
somewhere
저와
before?
만난 적이
They kind of
있나요?
talk similar.
그렇다.
We have.
알려주셔서
Thank you for letting me
감사합니다.
know. I will take my leave. Vespa seemed to grasp something from that brief exchange and gave a curt nod.
잠시 후에 정식으로
I hope we'll meet
인사드릴
again
수
soon for proper introductions. Vespa's pretty cool. So once Vespa left us, the Pinky's nurse father's oppressive presence again seemed to suffocate the air out of the hallway. It appears for some reason that her purpose here wasn't to kill us by any means. I'd sent Vespa away for that precise reason, and by some fortune I seem to have been correct in doing so. However, in hindsight, maybe letting Vespa go was a bad idea, considering what we're up
저자는
against.
더 협력하지
He would not have
않았을
cooperated
것이다.
further, manager.
그자는
That man has
시간을 멈췄다.
uncompromising sense of punctuality. You know that guy, Mersal.
알고 살아온 것을
It is true that I'm
사실이지만
acquainted with him, but not the scope of
시간에서
familiarity
말하는
that
정도의
society
알고지는
typically attributes to the
격투.
word. Where'd you meet someone that strong? Wait, you weren't enemies, were you?
아닙니다.
No. He used to be a taboo
엔사의
hunter at
금기수일
N-Corp.
뿐이었습니다.
인사.
N-Corp. Indeed, you once mentioned being an employee there.
그렇다.
아니, 당신도 그럼
Were you a taboo
그렇지
hunter?
않다.
I was
단지
not.
그의
I'd merely
서류를
come upon an
들여다볼
opportunity to
기회가
examine
있었고
his file,
서류에 따라
and frequently
마주칠
frequented the
법한
places
곳을
the
거닐었더니
examination suggested,
마주쳤을 뿐이다.
a high chance of encountering him until our paths crossed. So you ran into him on purpose? Why? There was no
그렇게
reason
하지
not
않을
to,
이유가
manager.
없었습니다.
아니, 그게 뭔
Ryoshu never once turned near towards us throughout the entire conversation, or perhaps it was more accurate to say that she couldn't. She was, after all, glowering at the Pinky Nurse father with an unblinking gaze that seemed ready to bore a hole into her.
역겹도록.
How nauseatingly self-assured. Just as Ryoshu said, the woman showed no signs of hostility either. She was simply watching us, waiting for our next move. Hi, Shiro! If only the sinners were all here with me, we might have had a chance, but... Come to think of it, this wasn't the first time the sinners were separated from me. We previously separated when we were ambushed back in Hongren, at that fake Kazan, and also when Don Quixote had briefly departed us in La Mancha land. But despite the distance, these invisible chains that bound me and the sinners had never once been severed. Even when they were killed, departing to the place I couldn't follow, I always managed to reach past the searing gates of hellfire and bring them back through the impossible. So as long as these chains binds us together, maybe I can pull them to me, wherever they are. Return to me? He can summon them? Intense pain ravages through me, and my vision darkens, as if my non-existent eyelids were closing. As if I just perceived something I wasn't ready to face. The ladder is laid skyward, and the final kingdom heart lies penetrated. This is much akin to the incident at the Hyungjin building. The flame atop his head burns a lot like true fire, as though a detonation is nigh. 32 paths are revealed. The rises and falls of breaths are exiled, and return at the hour of equivalence.
아니, 저번엔
They did eventually snap out of it last time. I am the key, and the lock of the steadfast gate. The bell that once rang at the end rings the beginning. In the new millennial kingdom shall the 13 stand by my side. Not 12? Oh, I got a new ability! Miss Rhodia Sinclair?
대답이 없다. 이것은
The heat dissipates and my head cools once again. That's pretty cool. Newver time, hi!
경외라. 혹은 괄목하든가.
I probably have to stop here.
평범과 비범은 이렇게나 큰 차이를
Because
보이지.
it is 5 o'clock and I need to take care of some
한낱
stuff before
날개
tomorrow.
따위에
But
안전해가
that's
아니다.
okay. Let's go find someone to rate us out into.
아직 그 실험들의 결과를 보고
Who is
싶으니
currently live?
참도록 할까.
Who streams at this time of day? Yes, thank you all so much for joining me today. I'm really excited to see what happens tomorrow, but we'll do that after a brief IDV playthrough. We're going to be doing only Hunter Rank tomorrow, along with the 5v5s, and we'll also be doing a bit of just chatting as well. Let me find the person that we should go to at the moment. And then I can go take my short break. Let's raid this person. It was great to catch you for a little bit. Yeah, sorry. I'm just you kind of caught me at towards the end of my stream. So let's raid Hendrik. We haven't raided Hendrik in a while. But thank you guys so much for joining me for stream today. I'm gonna go take a break now. I hope you have a great rest of your day, everybody. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for some just chatting, some IDV, Limbus Company, and a horror game. I never knew. Good night, meal card. When then? Thank you so much for coming, guys. If you got my raid message, please use raid message 1. If not, please use raid message 2. Thank you, thank you so much, lurkers. Mizuki, Limbus tomorrow. Yes, we will try to finish Canto 9. Although, if it does take a little bit longer, the horror game will just be on wait. I much prefer Canto 9 over the horror game, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, you guys, I'll see you later. Bye-bye! I slept majority of the stream. That's okay. I hope you got some good rest in.